Hello and welcome to Kia e-Niro Diaries on the 20th of July. I'm pleased to say we had a massive storm last night, clearing the air and bringing some much needed rain. So anyway, today I wanted to continue on the subject of extreme use case electric cars, and specifically Kia e-Niros, of course. So I just want to talk about somebody who made a comment on my video about the two e-Niros in France that I featured about a month ago that have both hit the 500,000 kilometre mark. Thank you, Gary Smith, who lives up in Scotland, and he says he knows of two taxi drivers in the west of Scotland who've been running e-Niros for about 5 years. He said the last time I spoke to one of them was last month at Fort William Tesla. I guess the guy was charging there, as was Gary. I guess he has an e-Niro too. And he's chatting to this taxi driver, and he says at the time his 2020 e-Niro 4. Now, we don't have the same designation here in France, but I understand if you have a 4 model, then it's all the bells and whistles, all the extras and everything. Anyway, this taxi driver was on 310,000 miles, which is around 500,000 kilometers. But he reckoned that his mate's e-Niro was on 340,000 miles, which is getting close to 550,000 kilometers. And he said, Gary says they're mainly doing airport and train cancellation work, so it's very easy to rack up the miles when an early morning run to the airport and back is 200 miles and you're back home for lunch. So Gary said he asked the usual e-Niro stroke Kona service questions, namely about reduction gearbox oil, how often to change it, but they both said they do that themselves. And they both apparently, according to the one guy and talking about his mate's e-Niro, he's recently had to have a new set of discs and pads, but this is only due to corrosion, which is a major problem for brakes in the coastal highlands, which is still way better than ice, which Gary says struggle to get past 3 years from brake discs around here. Well, so there we go, more evidence, more good news that EVs last longer than anything with a combustion engine in it. And I think as this news gradually sinks into the general population, people will realize that buying a high mileage 10-15-year-old EV is going to give you much better service than anything that burns petrol or diesel will. Anyway, hope you found that interesting. I really do appreciate new subscribers and old subscribers and upticks for likes, and I'll keep doing these videos. Okay, thanks very much. Until the next time.